The issue of sex for grade is an open secret that so many female students are most times at the receiving end of sexual harassment in higher institutions of learning. Various stories of pressurizing, in some cases blackmailing, and sexually getting harassed by male lecturers in exchange for better grades and mentorship are abound. This act is taking a new dimension, and it has become a cankerworm eating deep into the educational system of the nation, a breakout from the normal cherished societal values.
It is difficult for a man to see a lady on the street now and say, come on, let me sleep with you. Or you see a student in the class, come, let me sleep with you. What is the genesis? The first impression people will have is that, oh, it's the fault of the lecturers. Without getting deep into how the whole matter started and what really transpired.
The big question begging for answer is whose fault?
I would say it's in two ways. Yeah. Number one is on the lecturer's fault. Likewise, on the student part is whereby students are not being responsible enough in school, seeking the favor of the lecturer.
At times, it is the female students that are looking for grades, and therefore, you will say it's the students that is at fault.
Some students with their appearance, with the way they appear, they look they sometimes look enticing to the male lecturers. That's why schools has to encourage decent dressing.
We should see that profession as noble profession that society are looking on to us, that whatever we believe in, that will determine the product we are producing in our institution, and that should guide us from time to time in whatever we are doing.
Some legal practitioners extrate the legal implications of this act.
You know that you possess a power, and then you decide to use your power on your students, that if I don't sleep with you, you are not going to get the appropriate marks to pass my exam. The affected student can bring an action.
It's a whole lot of offense put together, all right? If eventually that male lecturer has his way, by way of intercourse with that student, female students, that can pass for rape. Rape is when a man has sexual intercourse with a woman or a lady without her consent. And even if she gives consent, if consent is obtained by fraud or undue influence, then it will vitiate that consent. That is, if the girl says, okay, have intercourse with me, but on the condition that she will pass her course, that will still pass for rape. And that's life imprisonment.
Lekan Togunwa is the head of Department of Mass Communication in Moshood Abiola Polytechnic, Abeokuta. And after over 20 years in the lecturing profession, he put the blame on his colleagues.
Apart from lecturers in terms of what we teach them, we are also molders. We are molding their future. Report to the right authority. Make your case to the right authority. Like we have the Director of Student Affairs here. There are disciplinary committees everywhere that will try such a lecturer that has even made, definitely the management will want to establish that yes, has this actually happened? Has it actually come from the lecturer? And once that is established, the lecturer will be punished for it.
It is important that stakeholders in their various places of work uphold a deep sense of responsibility to God and humanity with all sincerity. Margaret Okunlola, OGTV News.